depending on how he's feeling that day, it's either out right then and there, or he runs it all the way into top. And based on the player that I have seen from Denti lately in these past couple of weeks, I would bet more on the make it into top 8 side. He's very good.
This is going to be running the Pokemon Trainer versus Key's Zelda.
Well, this will be a tough matchup for Zelda because she does not have the ability to kind of run away from all the pressure that Pokemon Trainer can put onto you. But right already we see Denti just trying to figure out how does Keys want to play neutral? How is he going to throw these projectiles? Because that is the most important factor in figuring out how you're going to beat any individual Zelda player.
You have to bait out their phantoms, find your way to jump over it, get your in neutral. And now we're seeing the swap not finding his ability to get in close with the Squirtle, so he's just going to try to zone break, counter zone with Ivysaur.
Using this Vine Whip already to some really nice usage, just getting off of that ledge. That's one thing that Pokemon Stadium 2 is actually pretty good for Pokemon Trainer for, is that Vine Whip can get you pretty deep into the stage.
There you go. Really good respect to the Phantom, but not recognizing the Furor's win coming in.
That's going to be one thing that Denti's got to adapt to, is that if Keys is going to be doing a lot of those Furor's wins, we'll talk about that in a second, but I just want to finish saying that if you see a lot of those Furor's wins coming out, you got to play grounded so you can shield them. But speaking of getting some big grounded hits, Denti got that Punkin' Chunkin' to take that stock, just reading that getup.
Completely covers, from that position, looked like he was only covering the roll. But that move can actually cover so many get-ups depending on timing.
Oh my gosh!
Comes through for Keys.
Lightning Kick has never looked more beautiful.
Ooh, the back air into that waterfall.
That's really good recognition there by Denti to say not only is that the most damage I'm going to get, the most bang for my buck, but also that's probably the only way he was going to hit him at all. Dashing away and using a lot of these forward smashes. Denti finds a way in though.
Tries to get that grab to go for the down throw into the Vine Whip with this percent, but he doesn't quite find it.
Again, Denti's just not quite in that mode where he's playing to react to all these laggy options from Zelda, where she's throwing out a lot of smash attacks, not getting punished for them. It can be hard to punish that forward smash in particular, of course, but Denti just hasn't been super on the reaction time against Keys so far.
Going for the Vine Whip, not catching DI out. Instead, we saw Keys DI in.
Wow, forward air going to take him off the top. Full stock lead for Denti here. Now, I want to point out earlier, Keys tried to set up that Phantom to go underneath the stage, have the sword hit up underneath it like you see Denti do with that Vine Whip, but he misspaced it and it stopped at the ledge. It's going to be something that Zelda does like about this stage.
Ooh, jab looks like it's punishable with a grab.
The big thing is with those multi-jabs, you can either hold it as long as you can to get pushed away from your opponent. They can then, of course, roll on that 11th hit, get that early invincibility, or get detonated early and try to call out that roll and set you back to neutral. That's what Keys was looking for. And there, again, that Vine Whip through the stage coming in clutch for Denti to get him back on stage.
Catches the roll away with the grab. Just going for the back throw, not setting up down throw Vine Whip. I think after the patch, it's just not going to kill like this because the aerial one got nerfed significantly.
He parried the sweet spot of that lightning kick, by the way. That is ballsy. There we go. This time staying grounded. Doesn't get crossed up by the Zelda, though. Clutch switch to the Charizard to not get hit by that Phantom.
Here we go, and now Zard getting smacked by the Televator. Sent flying by Furor's win, but now we're seeing Ivy back on the board. Covers the air dodge.
Nice, that was a really good up smash. And now if Keys can keep this juggle going, he could be looking to take this game from Denti, make a big upset.
71%, trying to go for another Televator, doesn't quite connect it. That's a big commitment. And that meant Denti was able to take that game.
And you can see Keys is shaking his head because he knows if he connects that, he wins. But whiffing it, a guy like Denti is not going to let the opportunity to take a game go.
And that's why we're seeing Denti take that game one. We're going to see what kind of bans are in place. I feel like he'll want something more up close and personal, so we'll probably ban one of the bigger stages. He'll probably want to get rid of FD as well because he doesn't want to have to do a Phantom without a platform to escape to.
Yeah, you definitely just don't want Zelda to be able to run away the whole time, throw all of her projectiles and get those setups. But on the other hand, we saw a lot of really good close-range game coming out from Keys, especially in that juggle game. But running it back to Pokemon Stadium 2, I can totally respect that, given how close that game was again.
Ooh, lightning kicked out of the combo. That move is relatively fast.
That neutral air is bigger than the, what's the neutral air called? I always forget this one.
Nair's Love?
Nair's Love, that's correct. And Ivysaur neutral air is bigger than that, which is surprising to me.
They're both disjointed.
Oh my gosh, no time to teleport.
Sometimes the visual for Neru's Love comes out before the actual hitbox.
And the sound as well, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Denti already racking up a big lead, looking to take a little bit more. Like he's almost down there to into that Vine Whip. Oh, nice conversion right there.
Off of the reflected leaf.
Oh, Denti wants another one. Barely going to be able to make it back. That Vine Whip has a lot of range, and up smash does a ton of damage.
Here we go. Trying to set up the forward smash. That's a big commitment. That's an offstage interaction here for Keys. Down air? Ooh, that could have been a big setup.
Denti just shuffled across the stage. He was giving him the shimmies. Go forward air from Keys once again, building up tons of damage. He's found plenty of success in comboing this Charizard. Denti hasn't found a lot of time to play with it, but right there, sliding it with that forward tilt, covering a ton of range with all that speed.
He's sitting at a high enough percent too. We'll probably stick through the Charizard for at least the rest of the stock, see what kind of damage he can get. Back throw sets up on the platform for the up smash. That's nice. Waits for the air dodge, and that's a back air? Great DI from Keys.
Oh my gosh, he's dead to the footstool. Dead to rights. Ferror's win, not going to be able to take him all the way back to the ledge, and Denti gets a clean game 2 out of that set.
Unfortunate end for Keys, but good on Denti to, after such a close game 1 where he definitely could have ran away from him, steeled his resolve and was able to pull it back, and I believe that means he is playing up against the DK now to make it out of pools.
Yeah, up against Elgars.
Elgars.
Yeah, so that'll be a fun match. I'm sure that they're going to have a lot of fun playing it.